Hello and welcome back to the Satoshi Society YouTube channel. My name is AJ, one of the hosts here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the price of Bitcoin, and we're going to be taking a look at the DXY, a quick look at Ethereum probably as well, and traditional markets as well. Okay, so yeah, we're going to jump straight on into the charts. I just thought I'd bring this live stream for you. I know it's quite late in the evening if you're in the UK, but yeah, I thought I'd bring you this live stream because there are some things I need to update you with that are going to come into effect tonight slash tomorrow morning. And yeah, it's going to sort of give us an understanding of where the price could go over the course of this week. Okay, so if that sounds interesting, please make sure you smash a like on this video and we will jump straight on into the charts. So bringing up my screen here. Oh, hopefully it will come up. Bear with me 2 secs. It's not letting me share my screen. Let's just go into the settings quick and change that. Sorry about this, bear with me. There we go, that should work. There we go. Right, now we've got the screen up here. What we are looking at is that Bitcoin is coming into resistance once again, okay? The level that we are focusing on right now is this $25,211 level, okay? You know that I've been speaking about this level. This is, you know, the critical level. This is a level that we need to get above for me to sort of confirm that we are within this bull market, okay? Coming and looking at the weekly, okay, the high of this resistance is approximately $25,200. Okay, so this is where I'm looking at that price needing to break, okay, for us to in fact, you know, sort of confirm that we are within this bull market. Okay, and right now, as you can see, we are using this $25,211 level as strong resistance. Okay, we've used it here, okay, as resistance, and we saw a pretty harsh rejection off of that level. Okay, and then we have tested it as of this 4-hour candle right here. So in the past how many hours have we got left of this candle? Okay, so in the past 3 hours and 20 minutes, okay, we have at some point tested this resistance level here, and we are, as of right now, getting a pretty harsh rejection from it, okay, which could lead into a much bigger rejection. I was looking for a potential trade setup at this level here, okay. However, I was looking at the RSI, wasn't seeing any divergences. I would like to see some sort of divergence coming into resistance with another indicator, another bearish indicator, but you know, I haven't seen that yet. So for me, it hasn't, well, there just isn't a trade setup right there for me. You know, maybe we could see that price actually pull back from here because this is a very strong resistance level, but the trade setup just isn't there for me right now. The confluence is not there for me right now. But $25,211. Why is that the critical level? Well, that's a previous high of this sort of bear market, let's call it. You know, if we come and have a look at the daily chart here, come to actually where we are, we can see that this previous high here is at $20,211 from this high, this last bull market rally right here. Okay, so this is of course going to act as major resistance, and we can see it. Okay, we can see that the price is using this as major resistance. Now, if we can get above this, okay, then I would be happy to use it as support. Then I would be happy to say that this bull market has started. Okay, of course it would be on the weekly. We want to get above it on the weekly. Okay. Now, as of right now, it doesn't look as though this week we are going to break above this resistance level. Okay, we are testing this resistance level still as of this week, but what we want to see is a candle break above $25,200. Okay, so above this level right here, and that just is not happening. However, sort of one bullish indication which I am seeing is if we can see the price stay above $24,330 approximately, it would invalidate this bearish divergence here. Okay, so we have this high here, then we had this lower high right here, but on the RSI we were forming higher highs right there. Okay, that would, okay, if the price closes above 24,300 and $200, whatever, okay, it would actually invalidate that bearish divergence, which is good, okay, because that bearish divergence would be a signal that the price is going to pull back, okay. We still have to be aware we have this major resistance that we need to get above, and there is a high chance that we could get rejected from that resistance, okay. But it is good that one of those bearish divergences is being invalid, okay, and well, could potentially be invalid if the price can stay above, approximately $24,300, okay. But then again, if we're looking at this high here from this green candle right here to where we are right now, there is still a bearish divergence, okay, right here. So we do just have to be aware of that coming into resistance as well. So it's not a clear bearish divergence, but we still have to be aware of that. And then as well, if we come and have a look at this one here, okay, so from this previous high here to this high here, we're forming lower lows there. RSI, we're forming higher highs right here. So we need to be aware of that as well. There are still some bearish divergences, not textbook bearish divergences. That it wasn't as nice as this one was looking right here, but initially, it's still a bearish divergence, and we do just still have to pay attention to that. So a bearish divergence coming into resistance is still a very, very bearish sign. However, as I've said, as I've been saying, if we can break above this resistance level, then I will stop being bearish. Okay, I will stop being bearish, and I'll be happy to say that I can flip bullish as long as that support can be held. Okay. We do need to break the resistance and use it as support. Okay, once that has happened, I will be happy to flip bullish. Okay, but right now I'm just not happy to flip bullish because we're still not breaking above this resistance level right here. Okay, so this is what I'm focusing on right now. And today, we could invalidate that bearish divergence. However, we still have more bearish divergences. But yeah, it looks as though today, okay, at the end of this week, so we have 4 hours and 36 minutes left of this weekly candle, and it doesn't look as of right now that we're going to break above it. Okay, maybe next week we could, or next week we could see a rejection from here. Okay, so we just need to be aware of that. For me, I'm still not flipping bullish because we're not getting above this resistance level right here. Okay, but looking on the shorter time frame, it looks as though that we're getting a rejection from this level, meaning that we could come back down to 23,967. That's sort of that next target if we are going to get a rejection. However, if we can break above it, yeah, of course we can move much higher. We can be looking at 27,000. Okay, that is something that we can be looking at. I would say around 27,110 if I'm right. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I'll say, $27,400, could be that next target if we can break above $25,211. Okay, we could be looking at that as that next price target, but we just need to break above that level. If we can break above that level, yes, we can go much higher. But if we're going to continue to get rejected from this resistance level, it's looking like the price is going to come down to these lower resistance levels between 23,459 and 23,967. Okay, and then if that support level is broken, then we're coming back to the low 22,000s. Okay, so 22,287. If we break that, then 21,468. Okay, so these levels need to be held, so we can continue higher and we can continue this push towards the upside. But we do just still have to be very aware of the bearish signs as well, which is we are coming into resistance and possibly, forming these bearish divergences as well. On the daily as well, we're coming into resistance. We're coming into this golden pocket here, forming bearish divergences. Okay, higher highs on the price action chart, lower lows on the RSI. Textbook bearish divergences there. So we need to be very, very aware of that as well. And then also coming into a previous high back here as well. So this previous high of 25,207. Okay, you can see that. Let me just change the color of that so you can see it a little bit more clearly. Change it to white. You can see that we tapped that pretty much to the dollar right there as well, getting a rejection from there. Bearish divergences coming into resistances. This is looking pretty prime for a pullback right here. Okay, so for me right now, if we cannot get above $25,700, okay, let's call it, $25,200 on the weekly, looking at it on the weekly charts. But initially, between $25,200 and $25,700, if we get above that, it could invalidate this potential short position that we have right here. But what I'm actually looking at is the price coming into a previous high right here. Okay, the previous high, which is $25,207. We have a golden pocket pulled from previous high to the previous low. Okay, so previous high from this consolidation period here down to the low of the bear market. Actually, that hasn't taken to the low of the bear market. Let's just take that to the low right there. Okay, taking it. So, this adds in even more confidence right here. Sorry. Yeah. So around 25,200. $300 would be in that invalidation if we break above it right there. Okay, if we break above that level right there, that would invalidate this possible short position right here. But what I'm looking at is that horizontal level from the previous high. Okay, we have the golden pocket coming in from the previous high to the swing low. Okay, this previous swing high to the swing low. Okay, that's going to act as resistance, which, as you can see right now, is acting as a bit of resistance. And then we're forming these bearish divergences as well. So forming higher highs on the price action chart, but lower lows on that RSI. Okay, so for me right now, it's looking pretty prime for a potential short position right here. And I'm going to go away and actually enter into a short position on my trading account. Okay, I'm going to enter into a short position here. Of course, having my 10% stop loss, as I always do, but also I'm going to have some what you call them? Going to have some alerts set. Sorry, I'm going to have some alerts set at $25,207 and $25,350 because if we break above, okay, let's say $25,207. Okay, if we break above $25,200, that would invalidate this short position for me. Okay, if we got a candle break above like this, it would invalidate this short position. Okay, because we're breaking above resistance. Okay, so for me, I'm going to enter into a short position here, okay, and have that 10% stop loss, but the alerts there at $25,200. If we break above that level, okay, and if those alerts get triggered, I'm going to come to my computer, I'm going to reevaluate, okay, and figure out whether the price is going to break above. If it does break above, we get a candle break above, that'll be an invalidation, and we can get an early exit out of that trade, okay. But for me right now, it's looking prime for a pullback here, okay, and I'm expecting the price could potentially actually come down to maybe even $20,300 approximately. But that first target that I would be looking at would be this sort of previous low here at around $21,400. Okay, so for me, I'm going to be entering into a short position here, being very cautious that we are having significant pushes towards the upside. Okay, we are seeing some nice rallies towards the upside, so I am going to be aware of that. But if we're coming and having a look at the ES, okay, what we're having a look at the ES is that the ES is getting rejected from resistance, so we have to be aware of that as well. Bitcoin could follow that, and we could see a continuation towards the downside for Bitcoin. DXY as well. Looking at the DXY, it is pumping, but a very bullish thing that we're seeing for Bitcoin on the DXY is that the DXY is getting rejected from this major resistance level here. However, there is still a possibility we could come and test it again. So we just need to be aware of that. The DXY market has not opened right now. It's not live right now. So when does that open? That opens in 2 hours and 29 minutes. So we'll have to see how that affects the market as well, how the DXY affects the market. Is the DXY going to continue to pull back? If that is the case, then we could see Bitcoin continue to pump. However, if the DXY pushes towards the upside, we're most likely going to see Bitcoin dump. Okay, so right now, looking at this, DXY getting rejected from major resistance, that's very bullish for Bitcoin. Okay, but what I'm seeing is, I'm just sticking to my rules. Okay, only trading when I see 3 bits of confluence. Okay, 3 bits of confluence I see is this golden pocket right here. I see a horizontal level from the previous high back here. Okay, and then I also see a bearish divergence. 3 bits of confluence for me, that is a textbook entry for a short position right there. And to be honest with you, I'm going to trade this, okay, and I will show you me trading this as well. I'll post the the percentage, whatever, the little card that you can share. I'll post that on Twitter. So make sure you follow us over on Twitter as well, and I will show you me actually entering that trade over there. And of course, tomorrow as well, I'll update you with how that trade is going. But after this live stream, I'm going to enter into a short position, and of course, there is a chance that could get invalidated if we do see this DXY continue to pull back. Okay, so I'm going to be cautious with that. I'm going to have my alert set, and I'm going to have my 10% stop loss there as well. But my alert set at $25,200. If the alerts get hit, I'm going to come to my computer, reevaluate. Is the price going to break above this level? If it does, then I'm going to close that short at an early exit, which It's always nice to get an early exit if a short is going to be invalidated or a trade, sorry, is going to be invalidated. Okay, so yeah, that's my current plan right now. I will be entering into a short position, and I'm expecting the price to potentially come to $21,400. If it breaks below that, we could come lower as well. But yeah, I'm looking right now at the price potentially getting rejected from here. So that's why I'm going to be entering into a short position. Quick look at Ethereum. Ethereum has now not been respecting these horizontal levels here. Well, to be fair, you could say that it's been using it as support, slight divergence there. But yeah, nothing that I'm actually seeing right now for Ethereum, apart from we've got this previous high of the range right here that is being tested as perfect resistance right there. So yeah, if Bitcoin's gonna see if we're gonna see Bitcoin pull back, then we're most likely going to see Ethereum follow that as well. But yeah, initially, we're going to have to see how the DXY does, or when the DXY opens, we're going to have to see how that affects the market as well. As I said, if the DXY is going to get rejected from this resistance, that's going to be very bullish for Bitcoin. However, if it does continue to push towards the upside, then it is going to be very, very bearish for Bitcoin. Okay, so I hope this has helped you out a bit, and yeah, given you an understanding of what I'm going to be doing in the current market situation. But yeah, as I said, entering into a short position here, going to see how that plays out. I'm not fully confident on this short position because I know that the market has been very bullish recently. However, I'm sticking to my rules, my trading rules, it's looking prime for a pullback, so I'm going to enter into a short position here. And of course, if anything changes, you will be the first people to know about it. I will update you with that. And yeah, I will be live tomorrow, normal time, between 12 and 1 o'clock UK time. If there's anything to update you with earlier than that, then I'll come live earlier and update you with that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure you smash a like on this video. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow for that normal live stream. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and see you later. Bye.